Hi, I'm Katie Gates, and welcome to The Whole Agenda. Tips to help you learn, heal, and grow and live your best life. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to quickly talk to you about the number one tip to healing in the midst of chaos. What do you think it is? The number one tip to healing in the midst of chaos. I can tell you this, it's not what you're thinking. And you may even get a little bit disgusted with me when I tell you, because people have, and I often hear, well, it's not that easy, or it's much easier said than done, or you don't know because you haven't been there. But I can only speak about it for myself because I have been there and I've dealt with my own chaos up here and physical chaos in the world. So I know how to get out of everyday chaos, which is why I'm sharing this beautiful God-led tip with you, because it was shared with me. And I'm so thankful that it was. The number one tip to healing in the midst of everyday chaos is choosing not to be in the chaos. That's the tip. The number one tip to healing in the midst of chaos is choosing not to be present in the chaos. It is a choice. It's a choice, I promise you. Everything in life is a choice. We can make the choice to be happy in the morning or happy during the day, or we can make the choice to be miserable. Even in our lives, we can make the choice to be happy, or we can make the choice to be miserable. We can make the choice to drink coffee, as I say, sunshine in a cup, or we can make the choice to drink water. Everything, including living, is a choice. It's free will. And some people say, well, you don't know what I'm dealing with. It still boils down to choosing to deal with it or not choosing. Now, I'm not telling you to run out on your family, to do this or to do that. I'm telling you to make the greatest decisions, God-led decisions that are best for you and your life. And if you're stuck in chaos, you have to make the choice, whether it be chaos physically, worldly chaos, or even chaos up here, because a lot of us battle mental chaos. We still have to make the choice to leave it behind, to step outside of the chaos. It's all a choice. For instance, I'm just going to paint this picture. If you are in an abusive relationship, we know that being abused by someone is not a life we should be living. We innately know, we can feel it in here, even if we've tried to ignore intuition or the feelings that God gives us. We know that being beat and abused, whether it be physically or mentally, emotionally abused, we know that that's not okay. We know. Another example of chaos. If you're on your job and your job is chaotic, meaning it's drowning you, it's purposely drowning you, it's causing more harm to you than good, that's chaos. There's a decision or a choice you have to make. If you are experiencing chaos up here where you are doubting who you are, you don't know who you are, you're confused about who you are, you're lost, you feel like you can't connect to anyone or anything, you feel like your presence here does not matter, anything like that, that's mental stress, mental chaos that we have got to correct. And I can bring up all of these things because I've been through all of them. Never physical abuse. Well, molestation, yes, that was physical abuse, but never being beat as a woman. Praise God. But I can speak about those things, and I have empathy for those things because I've been there. I've experienced all of those things. But even in that, at the end of the day, when it came to me being molested as a girl, now that I'm an adult woman, I can make the choice to stay there, be angry at the predator, just hate him to death, allow him to, or the thoughts to destroy my life, my present life now, That's misery. I'm choosing misery. Or I can choose forgiveness, which I have, praise God. I can choose forgiveness. I can still love him from afar, and I can move on with my life. It's a choice. That also helps me clear out the mental chaos up here. Everything is a choice. And I know for some, it's probably much easier said than done, but it truly is a choice to make. We can choose to stay in the chaos due to fear of leaving the chaos. See, that's what keeps a lot of us stuck here in chaos and not free over here in freedom. Because we're familiar with the chaos. We know what's going to happen in chaos, especially if it's something we battle every day. It's normal to us. There's nothing to fear about it because I already know what's going to happen. It's already planned. I can already, put in my mind how to handle it for that moment. So I'm just going to stay stuck here because I'm too afraid to step outside of the chaos because I'm afraid of the unknown. See, if I step over here, I don't know what's over there. It's unfamiliar territory. So if I step over here, I'm blind. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle or to face what's over here because I've never seen it before. So I'm going to stay stuck in chaos because that's the choice that I'm choosing, because I'm not choosing to battle fear. I'm not choosing to step out on faith and go anyway. So at the end of the day, I wish it was more elegant than that. I wish, I had this whole spiel, all of these white papers and technical data and all of this psychological stuff. At the end of the day, whether doctors, whomever want to admit it or not, life is about choices. That's why God says he gives us free will. He gives us the will to choose. That is in every area of our lives. A lot of people cover that up. They want to make it sound more technical, more professional, more from a medical standpoint. At the end of the day, we have free will. We have choices to make. Some choices are harder to make than others, but we still have to make them. We got to do it. We just got to. If we want to free ourselves from chaos, and I'm speaking from existence, if we want to free ourselves from chaos, we have to make those hard, scary, difficult, I want to run away because I don't know what's going on, choices. And most of the time, those choices are us. They're our responsibility because we're the only ones responsible for our own lives and our own happiness. No one else. This is something else that has been covered up and, sugar coated and a whole cake and iced. I'm going to tell you the truth. No one else, if you are an adult, no one else is responsible for our lives. We are. That's the gift of being an adult. We are. And that puts us in a boat to choose staying in chaos or tasting freedom. Not just tasting freedom, but grabbing a big chunk of it and eating it. I think about cake when I say that, or pie. But anyway, that's the number one tip to healing in the midst of chaos. If you're living in chaos, if you're working in chaos, if you're going to school in chaos, if you have chaotic friends, if you are always in a mess of chaos, your assignment is to make the choice. Make the choice and choose. So thank you so much for staying with me. I hope that you have enjoyed my number one tip to healing in the midst of chaos. If you have, I would love to have you as a part of the whole agenda, the family. I am Katie Gates, author of The Good Poet. So like this video, subscribe, share it. If you know someone who needs to hear it, share the video, get the message out there. I love you all so much and thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous day. Bye.